I can't ship my cakes, so I decided to do the next best thing and try something I've never done before, which is letting my followers design a cake, okay? I was out of town for almost the whole summer, so I didn't get to take on any orders that were for my horoscope series, so I decided to backtrack a little bit, and we're going to do a Cancer zodiac cake. Now, since this is a content cake, I went onto my stories and I asked people, if you were ordering a Cancer cake, what would you want on it? I received hundreds of responses and suggestions, and that might sound kind of stressful, but honestly, the majority of the answers were the same. And what I got from those answers are basically three main themes. Okay, so obviously the crab, because the crab is the symbol of the Cancer sign. From there, I got a lot of like waves, ocean suggestions, and then people wanted pearls, okay? I did some research of my own and saw that the birthstone is the moonstone and the pearl. And a moonstone is a gem that's like white with some blue. That's the color scheme that I went with for the cake, mainly white and then hints of that blue. And then when I was researching the sign, I saw that one of the personality traits is they're very sensitive, okay? Or you could say delicate. So I wanted the cake to feel very delicate and dainty. That's why I went with lots of ruffles. And for some of the ruffles, I made them mostly white, but then the very tip of them were blue. And then of course, going back to the waves and the ocean, I made some waves on the side of the cake, and I've never done this before. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but in my opinion, it could not have turned out any better. I think it's so beautiful. It's just a hint, but you know exactly what it is. And then waves, of course, are not one-dimensional, so I went ahead and added some ruffles underneath just to fill that empty space. I could not be happier with how that part turned out. And then at the top, I wanted to balance all of the blue, so I added one more ruffle drop line of this blue. I feel like it really balanced out the side of the cake. I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. More people asked for pearls than anything else in my suggestion box, so I, of course, had to go in with the pearls, okay? I added lots of varying sizes depending on how I felt like they fit in with the side of the cake. Of course, hand-placed some where I felt like the cake needed it. And I wanted the cake itself to be very pearly, so I added a pearl luster dust. And of course, this would not be one of my horoscope cakes without the symbol on top, or at least the sign. So I went back to my stories, did a poll of what I should put on the top of the cake. The crab came out on top. It wasn't even freaking close, and I'm so happy it wasn't. Honestly, I thought I wanted to do the moon, but now that the crab is on here, I cannot picture it any other way. I drew the outline with a toothpick, filled everything in. This took so freaking long, smoothed it out, and I wanted to pay homage to my beaded cakes, so I added pearls all over the crab, just kind of going with the design. I, of course, had to add in some kind of sped up real-time clips, because I've said it once, I've said it 3,000 times, I'll say it 4 million more times. Time-lapse cheapens work, and it makes people think these things don't take that long, but this took me 15 minutes just to place the sprinkles alone. And you know what? It was worth every single second for this end result. I cannot get over how beautiful this looks. It's chic, it's beautiful, it's delicate. I really hope I did it justice, and I hope you guys like what I did with all of your suggestions. Let me know what you want to see for the Leo cake. I hope you have a great day. Okay, love you, bye.